Hi. In today's session, I'm going to talk about the mineral zinc. I can remember back in the 70s, I'm trying to think a minute when did I come into the health food industry. I came in the late 70s, 76 I think, or 75. At any rate, there used to be a bag stuffer, a piece of literature called Bag Stuffers. And the headline was, "Take zinc, don't stink." I always thought that was kind of cool. And the reason for that apparently is that low levels of zinc facilitate body odors. Now, on some levels, it took me a while to understand that and really get behind it, but here's how it works from a different point of view. One of the roles of zinc is to support your immune system. Well, your immune system protects you from creatures, germs, viruses, funguses, they're all creatures. And body odor is really the result of the bacteria living on the skin and the toxins from your diet that they're feeding on. Because I almost used a bad word, the stuff that you're eating, really some of it, depending upon your diet, if you're eating the great American diet, then yeah, you're bringing stuff into your system that doesn't belong in your system. And your body knows that. Your body is smarter than your mind, because our bodies are divine. They're God's creation. The mind is man's making. Okay? So your body tries to protect you from the stuff and slough it off. And ways that toxins are thrown out of the body, respiration, perspiration, urination, defecation, those get toxins out of your system. Well, the bacteria feeds on it, and I guess on some levels they expel gas as well, through their systems. Maybe they too are respirating. At any rate, that was the thing. Take zinc, don't stink. So if you have a tendency to have body odor all the time, no matter what you're doing, re-examine your diet, re-examine your supplementation. And if you're not doing supplements, then by all means get a good daily multiple for the mornings and a good mineral for the evenings. And I consider this my essential minerals, one of the best in the marketplace, for the simple reason it has the macro, these are your macro minerals, okay? It has the micro, these are considered micro minerals, and then it has your trace minerals. And there's like 72 of them, and they usually come from ancient seabeds. So there you go. Another role of zinc in the body, which is why you need to have it as well as all the other minerals. Remember, nothing in nature stands alone, so don't buy a single nutrient and think that you're doing yourself a favor. You may not be. It's also involved in 25 different enzyme processes in the body. Remember, minerals, vitamins, like I said before in another session, are coenzymes. Your body runs on enzymes and proteins. And minerals are catalysts and cofactors. And it's not that they're coenzymes, they're not, but they participate in enzyme transactions. That's why they're essential. You have troubles tasting things and smelling things because, interestingly enough, I'm trying to remember, because of my dyslexia, I never remember if it's the taste that enhances smell or it's smell that enhances taste. But if you find, like so many people do from smoking cigarettes as an example, over time, they almost can't taste food because the taste buds may have been compromised or destroyed by the heat and the chemicals, and so the smell is also affected. At any rate, zinc will improve both your ability to taste things as well as smell things. And last but not least, it's involved, and there's more, but it's also involved in insulin production and the facilitation or the action of insulin. So if you're a diabetic, you certainly need it. And guys, because of prostate and sperm, zinc is involved in both of those as a nourishment and a cofactor. We need zinc in our systems as well. And look at the symbology of zinc, and that is expression and multiple levels. Just look at it from just the sperm point of view. What is a child? A child is the result of two people's expression coming together to bring forth new fruit, a new human being. Okay? The other thing that zinc is a part of is a working faith. When you know that you can smell the truth of something or taste the honesty of something, okay, that is a form of protection. And zinc is, because it's also involved in the immune system, so yes, it's a form of protection. Additionally, it's a working faith. When you know you're in good shape, when you know your immune system is there to protect you, when you know that you can smell and taste adversity before it affects you, then you know you can move forward with a working faith. And when it comes to faith, there's two types. There is what we're dealing with now, a working faith, which is based on having courage and confidence in self, knowing that you can handle any situation you're placed in. Keep in mind, God would never place you in a situation you couldn't handle. Any situation you are in is of your own making. You are co-creating your reality with the creative continuum or the God force. I call them both. Or I call it both. Because God is not a man. Well, I don't want to go there. At any rate, the other kind of faith is blind faith. Because it's believing in that God's going to take care of your situation, or Jesus, or Shiva, or Buddha, or Zoroaster, or whoever is going to handle it for you. And no, God, there's only one God, goes by multiple different names, which is really the division of man, has nothing to do with God. It goes by one name, and it says that we have dominion over the material plane. So we have dominion over everything. So any situation you're in is because you co-created it in order to validate a concept in your subconscious mind. On a lot of levels, you are who you think you should be. That may not be who you truly are. So, go within, take plenty of zinc so you don't stink on the journey. And I am doing a journey, not only my own personal, but I'm also doing one called the Life Enrichment Journey that you may want to participate in. Check it out, or check out all my information here at CUTAteachings.org. And CUTA, as you saw in the intro, stands for Center for Universal Teachings Applied. But that's a mouthful. CUTA to me, much easier, shorter, simple. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. God bless, and stay tuned. Tune in from now and then. I'm doing vitamins, minerals, glands, organ. I'll do it all. And share with you all the information that I have learned. And again, it's in keeping with this teaching about having a light and using it for all to see. In this case, it's for all to know. The more you know, the more you grow. Have a fabulous everything. Take care, be well, God bless.